Hi, this is Sharon. Today we're going to talk about showering. No, this does not mean that I'm a Marine. This is what I shower with. I usually use three, and I choose which color I'd like to use for a different part of my body. This I'll use on my face. It's net. It's all scrunched together and put on a loop. So I have three hooks in my shower, so I just hook them on, and every once in a while I might bleach them off, maybe once every couple of months or so, to spray them down with bleach to keep them cleaner. And then I change them. I like to change them. Actually, I really don't find that they really need to be changed except for about once a year. So this one I'll use on my face and my face only, and this is the main purpose of this. There's a few things that I do that I just wanted to pass along. This one I'll use on my main body, the rest of my body, except for this one I'll use in my groin area. So I have them hanging up in my shower. My face one first, then my body one, and then my groin one on the bottom. And I make sure I try to keep them rinsed as well as possible. And now I only shower with antibiotic soap. That's the only thing I use. I've stopped using hair conditioner, and I've stopped using shampoo, and I'm using just the antibiotic soap, and I'm finding that that works very well. Now this is going to seem a little bit risque, a little bit personal, but it's not really. It all has to do with being clean and clean hygiene. Now the first thing that I do when I get in the shower is I start rinsing off the horse, and then I take the very back of the crack of my bum, I take with my fingers and I rub it and rinse it. And if you have another face cloth or something, but I don't use face cloths, I just use these nets. So I use my hand and I rub it, and then I rinse in case there's anything that gets up there. Sometimes it might just, and I don't mean to sound gross, but it might just get juicy and it needs to be rinsed out and cleaned. Then I rinse, and then I wash my hands with the antibiotic soap after I do that. And then I usually do my groin area first, so I'll take my purple one from my groin area and put some antibiotic soap on it, and I'll wash my groin front and back. And then I'll rinse off. Then I put this one away. But make sure, if you're fat like me and you have a big belly, make sure you get underneath that belly part, because that gets sweaty and greasy and dirty too. That was an important thing I wanted to bring out. Then the next thing I do is I will take my next one, my body one I call it, but I actually probably could use 4 of these actually. But I will wash my arms and my belly area, and do that, and then I'll rinse it off and put more soap on it, and then I'll do my legs and the top of my feet. The bottom of my feet, to be honest with you, I don't do much because I have little sticky things in my tub, and I run my feet over that, and then every once in a while I'll spray my tub down with bleach. And it actually stays pretty clean that way. Then after that, I will take my face one and do just my face, and maybe a little bit around my neck, and that's it. And then I have one that's on a plastic rod that's about 3 or 4, or maybe just a big row of netting, and so I can do my own back. So that works out quite well. And I do find that I feel a difference between doing my back and not doing my back. When I don't do my back, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I just did my back the last 20 times, I don't feel like it today, which that might be an exaggeration. And then I don't do my back, I actually feel better when I do my back. So it might be important to do it every single time. Actually, before I start the washing, I forgot, I usually do my hair first. I rinse it down good, I'll wash it, rinse it, and then I'll wash it again and rinse it again. Excuse me. And then I'll start the washing process. Then after I'm done, I found that sometimes, which I don't do this all the time, might wash and rinse my hair again, and maybe sometimes if it's been seems like it's been like a really dirty day out, or it's been really hot or something, or I just want to feel extra clean, I'll wash my hair again, and you'll be surprised how your hair comes out, how much better it comes out. It does seem like every time you wash it, you get more grease and grime out of your hair, and you do feel better. And then I rinse, and then I do have a toenail brush that's maybe about this big, and it has bristles on the top. It has a little handle on the other side, and I'll clean off my nails, get anything that's stuck in between the end of my toenail where it meets the skin, and underneath the toenail. And I have a separate one for my nails. I use one for my toenails and one for my fingernails. And I keep the one for my fingernails on the sink so I can use that more often. And I do like to use it. I probably use it 2 or 3 or 4 times a month on my fingernails. And then about once every month and a half to 2 months or so, I cut my toenails. And I like to cut them after I get out of the shower because it's made them softer and they're easier to cut. And I mean easier. And I think that's it for my shower instructions. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.